But basically, as of now, we've just filed before the International Criminal Court what is referred to as a communication, which is more in the form of a complaint with regard to the commission of war crimes and crimes against humanity on and about the 16th of July in the context, of course, of the Pulitzer Prize winning photojournalist Danish Siddique, whose brother is with us today. Omar is online. Omar, if you can turn on the video. But we're filing this on behalf of his parents, Professor Muhammad Akhtar Siddique and Mrs. Shahida Siddique. And the allegations or the investigations, and I think there is sufficient independent sources in this regard, are in the context of what happened on the 16th of July in Spin Poldak, wherein after Danish had been injured in an attack where he was embedded on assignment by Reuters with the Afghan Special Forces, he was taken to a mosque for medical treatment. Therein, the Afghan Special Forces had retreated. Despite the mosque being historically and in international customary law a place of refuge, it was attacked by the Taliban. Danish had very clear identification that he was oppressed. He had his passport on him. He was not a combatant. He could not have been considered a combatant. He was then illegally detained. By all independent accounts, he was tortured. Thereafter, he was killed, and there is sufficient evidence. In fact, his bulletproof jacket was intact when it was received by the family. And his body, again, this is independently corroborated, was thereafter mutilated. After much negotiation, it was handed over to the International Committee of the Red Cross and Red Crescent, which brought the body back and a post-mortem was done in Kabul. So in this context, this is not a isolated incident. The Taliban has had a consistent, which has been published, targeting of civilians and press journalists. Danish's work in Afghanistan was known. His coverage had already gone viral. He was tragically killed, unlawfully killed, because he was a photojournalist and because he was in India. This is, of course, contrary to domestic law, also international criminal law, and there has been an ongoing investigation after Afghanistan acceded to the Rome Statute, which covers this period, which is being investigated by the ICC prosecutor. We have today filed a formal complaint that Danish's killing be investigated in that situation, and it should be focused on because, of course, journalists are very important, as all of you know. They bring and shed light onto what is happening, and targeting of journalists, whether it's happening in Afghanistan or now in Ukraine, is something which is prescribed by international law, international criminal law, and those who target journalists need to be brought to the book. We have asked for an investigation not only against the local commanders of the Taliban, but also their leadership, as the policy targeting civilians and journalists who were not aligned to the Taliban was published at the highest level. And there is criminal liability based on the concept of superior responsibility for commanders and superiors who are in the know, and there is certainly no doubt about that the Taliban chain of command knew about this, who are in the know, and also who failed to punish the perpetrators of the crime. So today we will continue to urge and formally be joining all processes with regard to the Afghanistan situation at the International Criminal Court. We urge the prosecutor to investigate this particular incident on a priority where the evidence is overwhelming, and to take appropriate actions, including arrest warrants if they are necessary. The people who are being targeted, I'll just read out their names, include Mullah, not targeted, but are seeking to be investigated, include Mullah Hibatullah Akhundzada, who is the Supreme Commander of the Taliban, Mullah Hassan Lakhun, who's the head of the Taliban Leadership Council, Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, who's the chief spokesperson and head of Taliban's political office in Qatar, and Maulavi Muhammad Yaqub Mujahid, who's the Minister of Defense, Taliban, Gul Aga Shahzai, who was the Taliban governor of Kandahar province, which bears pinball decades, Zabihullah Mujahid, who is the Taliban spokesperson, and as well as the local commanders and perpetrators.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.